So this set design here was for Charles Jeffrey LOVERBOY, Autumn/Winter 23, and it was his debut show in Milan. And Charles is great because he really thinks about a narrative for his collections. So that's wonderful to work with. He's a great storyteller. So for this particular collection, he already had the framework conceptually, which was that we were in an engine room, and that this engine room was part of a bigger kind of space station, and that this space station was a way for people to come up and ascend to a paradise above the city of Uzkar. So the engine room is kind of like a dark place though, conceptually. It's futile. No matter how hard you try, you'll never reach the paradise above within the space station, or at least not very easily. And so that was kind of the backstory for the collection, and that's kind of reflected in the different looks as well. So you see these kind of workers, and then you see the kind of more avant-garde kind of characters and the kind of dandy-esque characters as well. And they all kind of play a role in this narrative that Charles has kind of created and kind of invested a lot of kind of thought into. So the looks themselves have characters. They're very kind of, almost like kind of storybook or kind of illustrations in a way, you know, come to life. And so it really made sense that the set should have a life of its own as well and kind of feel like a sort of creature. You know, like a beast, a kind of industrial monster. So we wanted that to come across with these kind of two, almost like wind tunnel kind of vents as eyes. And I was really kind of thinking as we were making this about what each area would do in the engine room. So we've got levers and wheels that would turn. For this, because the space as well was this very industrial space underneath a railway, I kind of wanted to connect to the space and make use of the high ceilings, really create something that felt like a spectacle and felt like theatre in a way. And I think that's the great thing about Catwalk, is that you can really create a moment, create a spectacle, and have that kind of impact.